Hey there everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program, Career Mode, and we are back, well, basically exactly where we left off. We are out around the moon in this little capsule that's been stuck without power for far too long. How long has it been? He's been out here for 5 days. He's probably been stuck without power for about 4 of those days. But anyhow, we did actually manage to get him on a trajectory back home. Look at that, he's all set up to finally make it back. I still don't really think that these engines should even work with no electric charge, but they do. So yeah, we'll go with it. Anyway, let's just zoom out of here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, since they don't produce power, I feel like they shouldn't even be usable if you have no electric charge. I mean, even with no electric charge, you still have a little bit of torque that you can still, like, I guess the little Kerbal just moves around inside the capsule, but you don't have much control. But at the same, like, I don't think you should have any control in terms of thrust or parachutes or any of that. And I'm still hoping that the parachute works. I'm pretty sure it will. It'll be fine. Anyway, let's get home, because I want to do some other stuff today. There we go. Are we still? Yeah, we're still looking good. Still looking good. So let's zoom. Okay, too much zooming. Let's we just zoomed right through the planet. Let's do that again with, yeah. So you gotta slow down when you get close to the planet. Even though, I mean, I'm sure you guys are aware, you know, when you get into the atmosphere, it cuts time warp altogether. But you can't just assume that it'll cut time warp when you're in super high speed time warp, just because it doesn't work. The game just cannot make those calculations. So you have to make sure that as you get closer to wherever you're going, that you take care of it yourself. Right? That made sense? I don't know, I kind of lost track of what I was saying in that sentence. And this weather looks like crap. I changed the quality of the graphics a little bit just to help with my frame rates. But I don't know if I'm happy with how this is looking. Anyway, so can we, like, fall down to the surface at some point? That'd be great. Just zoom until we get to about 25, because that's when the atmosphere should start pulling us down quite a bit. Yep, there's the flames. Gotta love me some flames. And yeah, we're gonna be good. As long as you get it under 30 kilometers, I think even 35 kilometers, you should be fine. The heavy part of or the thicker part of the atmosphere should drag you in. And we're coming over right over the crater, I guess, or this is like a meteor impact site or something. Just massive circle. Archipelago? Is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called, right? Is that... Oh, I guess that's actually not. Because I think an archipelago would have to... Like, this piece of land would have to be tied or connected to the rest of the land. I don't know. I don't really know my geographical features too well. Well, we're still coming down. Kernard, you're still doing good, bud. You are doing good. You probably don't have a whole lot of science on here, but... You know what? You have a little bit of science, and we're getting you home, so that's all that matters in the end. Alright, let's keep on with the zooming. And I'm curious, actually, can I... I'm gonna try to land this thing. Don't know if that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. I will give it a go. I mean, if it doesn't work, I'll just hit spacebar and, the capsule will just detach and we'll be fine anyways. But hey, you know, I have the fuel, so I might as well give it a go. Why not? It won't hurt. Well, it will really hurt if it doesn't work, but it'll hopefully not hurt. Alright, let's go. Parachute's probably gonna open soonish. Maybe, possibly. We're okay, there's the ground scatter. We're still pretty far up. Well, how far up are we actually? We are about 2,000 right now. So the parachute should be opening up in around 1,000? 1,500? I can't math. My math is just terrible. Hopefully this doesn't, you know, rip everything apart. So let's... Alright, whoop, wrong button. Yeah, so we're good. Okay, I was gonna help it a little bit more than that, but apparently I didn't have to. So we'll just... Whoa, what? I'm like inside the parachute? That's... Oh yeah, I guess it is. The parachute's got like its own little shadow thing. That's kind of weird. Something's up. Anyway, we are almost there, so it's time to slow down a little bit. long as we come down under 5 meters, we should be fine. Okay, that was a little hard landing. But hey, we're fine. We're here. Yay, huzzah. Good job, Kernard. And actually, I'm curious. I want to try something. I'm going to do an EVA report. I mean, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we don't need an EVA report out here because we know where we are. Whoops, well, I guess that's fine because it doesn't overwrite the previous report. We should have... Do I... really? I didn't take a... Dang. I didn't take an EVA report while in moon orbit. Well, that was kind of silly of me. Alright, well, I wanted to try... Okay, I wanted to try falling on my butt. That's fine. I just wanted to do a surface sample, so we'll do a surface sample here, which, yep, not a whole lot of science. I wonder why. Alright, so we'll do that, and now can I recover just him? He's not a vessel, but it seems that it's working. I mean, yeah, he's on the planet, so it shouldn't be a problem to just recover him. Yeah, cool. Okay, so it does recover them. That's good. Alright, so now I'll go recover the ship as well, and we'll get a little bit more science out of it. The Hope for the Moon did not quite make it to the moon. Well, it made it to the moon, it just didn't make it on the moon. Anyhow, alright, we got a little bit of science. I don't think it's anything useful. I'm pretty sure we can't buy anything. We've got, what, 100 science? It ain't much. But, I don't know, give it a check. Good old look-see. Oh yeah, so we can get this tier. I doubt we can go up here. No, that's 160. And I did see this the other day too. I cannot wait. That nuclear symbol right there, that makes me happy. Hopefully I'm assuming that means nuclear engines, and I'm hoping that means RTGs as well, the thermal generators, because that would be beautiful. Have to rely less on solar panels that way. Anyway, what do we have here? We have fuel tanks, fuselage... Alright, and here, wings and plane stuff. Ooh, stabilizer. Probe. Do I even have a probe, actually? I'm curious. And, wow, excuse me. That was weird. Yeah, I do have a probe, but that's not a probe that I want. I want to be able to stack stuff on top of the probe. Anyways, as I was about to say before I so oddly choked on my own saliva, it is definitely not one of the most embarrassing things that can happen. Yeah, I'm going to be cutting down my videos, just the length of the videos, to between 15 to 25 minutes, just because I feel like that's just a better option for people. It's more manageable to watch a 15 to 25 minute video than it is, a 30-minute video. And yeah, 30 minutes is only 5 minutes longer than 25. See, I can math once in a while. But it's still 30 minutes. When people see the big 3-0, they're like, no, that's too much. So I'm going to try to keep it, hopefully, around 20 minutes or so. And that should make people a little bit happier. Anyways, I'm actually going to spend the rest of this video doing a little bit of building, because I haven't done one of these episodes in a while. Just messing around with some building stuff. So the goal of this little project, I suppose, I'm going to try to get an unmanned probe body out into interplanetary space. See if I can get it out to, like, Duna or something. Actually... I won't be able to get it to Duna unless I wait a really long time. Because I totally forgot about the lack of launch windows that I have in the next little while. I think the closest launch window is Moho? Whoa, what's this? This is different. Am I in, like... Yeah, it's the alarm. Oh, no, what? Oh, you can't add an alarm. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I'm still getting used to this thing, so you can't actually add an alarm while you're in the Space Center view, I guess. So hopefully when we're out in space here, I can add an alarm. Or do I actually need a ship in orbit? I should also... Wow, this is really dark. I should also be thinking about... Okay, there we can do alarms. Building, like a space station, things like that. Alright, so transfer parent will be Sun. Origin will be Kerbin. So, yeah, our closest window is Moho in 30 days? That's not very good now, is it? No, it is not. I still don't know what this does. What's the difference between a model and a formula? I don't know. I don't know. I will set it up just in case. It'll cut the time warp if I have any warp or anything at an hour. Should I? No, let's do like, let's give ourselves like 5 hours just in case. Alright, well that was a little silly. let's just start building. I have my fraps set to start recording, or stop recording I guess, on numpad 0. So yeah, when I was typing the numbers into the alarm clock there, I kind of messed up a little bit and actually hit 0 on the numpad, because, you know, I'm used to typing with the numpad. So I'll have to be careful from now on. Or, you know, just not use that thing, not use the numpad. Maybe I'll change Fraps hotkey. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, let's build. I want to build a little bit of a probe here. Just nothing too fancy. So what are we gonna need? First of all, before I forget, a couple of batteries. We'll definitely actually we have this battery. Let's yes. We'll toss a couple of these bad boys on there. And then we have some solar panels, which we will proceed to place all over the damn place. Now, we're just gonna put one on every one of these sides, I guess. So is that an 8-sided? Ah, it is. Alright, there we go. That looks pretty cool, actually. Alright, so we have power generation, all that fun stuff. We're not gonna need a parachute because I'm not planning on coming back. Science though. Science is always necessary. How big are these? These are pretty big. But I do want to add a little bit of everything. And, you know, I'm gonna put one of these dishes on too. Whoa, that's a cool design. I'm gonna put one of these dishes on just because I want to. I haven't used it yet. I don't know, it still seems to me like it's not worth using over the other one, but it looks cool, so I guess it's got that going for it. There we go. Sure, why not? We'll have it right on top. And then I mean, the barometer and the thermometer we don't actually need, because unless we go into the atmosphere of Duna, because they're going to be useless otherwise. But yeah, I'm going to add them anyways. I mean, why not? It'll be fun. Okay, let us put some fuel, right? We're going to need fuel on this thing. Probably won't need a lot. I wish I had smaller tanks, actually. I have the small engines, but I don't have the small tanks. Alright, sure, why not? That'll do. I do want to add one of these. I mean, yes, I want to add one of these Science Juniors, but goddamn, these things are huge. How heavy are they too? Oh, they're not too heavy, only 0.2. Alright, why not? Well, it'll be interesting. Got a couple of those guys on. And we are almost definitely going to need more fuel. One of the problems I'm having, I've gotten so used to going interplanetary with a nuclear engine that I don't exactly know how to do this without a nuclear engine. I don't know how much fuel I'm going to need, or yeah, I'm going to need to have an interplanetary stage, possibly. I'll put one of these guys on. And I want to say that will be good. I'm not confident, but hey, yeah, sure, why not? Actually, hold on. Do I have? I do not have, so never mind. I was going to put I do have. I'm just stupid. I wanted to get the RCS tanks that look like these, like the goo containers, but I don't have those yet. But I'll add a few of these on. I don't know if this is going to work. But it'll be fun. As always, it will be fun. Put a couple on the bottom just to keep things nice and organized, nice and neat. Okie doke. So we have that. We have these. I don't think I'm going to need that much RCS actually. But I am probably going to need one of these guys. One of these guys, which it won't let me click. There we go. Okay. And let's get some thrusters in here. Center of mass is basically right in the middle. That's good. I can't fit these on here, really. Dang nabbit. Just try to put them on as low as possible. Now see if I can fit these guys back on. Okay, So as long as you do it this way, all the clipping's fine. Oh, okay, sounds good to me. And I'm actually going to be calling the episode soon because, like I've said, I want to keep these a little bit shorter. But before I do that, I definitely want to at least see if I can get out into space with this thing. Alright, so we have all the necessary things, right? Batteries, power, comm dish, tons of experiments. Yeah, I think we should be good for this upper stage. I'm gonna add these guys on too, just because, like I said before, I want to. They're going to be largely useless, but, you know, maybe at least when, as we're going up into orbit. I can't actually, like, see this thing. That's kind of, I mean, it's not a big deal because I'm gonna set these up on action groups anyways, but I'd still like to be able to see them, so we'll do it like that, I guess. It'll be slightly less balanced, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so actually, can I put them up here? Aha. Just tuck them in right in there. Put this sideways? Yeah, I don't think that should not affect it in any way. In fact, we'll put that one sideways too. Why? Because I want to. Okay, we're good with this stage. I think we are good. Yes. Alright, let's try to get this thing into orbit. That'll be the first test for it. If we can get into orbit, then I'll figure it out from there. But I would like to try something a little different. For this stage, it's not going to be anything fancy, just going to be one of these. And, yeah, you know what, let's put a couple of these bad boys on. Ah, that's too much. That's too much. I have these big tanks now, actually. Do I have a... No, I don't have the adapters yet. That kind of sucks. Alright, well, we'll do it this way. We'll see what happens. Put this engine on there. Okay. And now, do one of those. Whoop, get in there. Thank you. If anyone's wondering how I'm moving this, you hold shift and then click on the thing, and you can basically move it from anywhere. So I can like shift click here and move it around. So you don't have to select the probe and move it from there. It's a neat little trick that should help some people out. Okay, always clicking on the wrong things. Alright, and now over here we're gonna do something like this. Whoops, okay, looks like it's moving in the wrong place. Alrighty, so we have... Whoa, we got some engine on there. Whoa, camera, what are you doing to me? That was a little weird. Anyways, this should work. Should being the key word here. I'm actually going to try to be a little bit smarter about this and add some struts. I don't think we'll need them down here, but, it won't hurt to have. When in doubt, add some struts. Okay, and I want to say that this will be okay. I don't want to put any boosters on, but I am going to. Yep, that's right. Why? Well, if you can't figure out by now, it's because I want to. I don't know. I'm sorry. Alright, so we got some boosters on. There we go. That should be more than good enough. Boosters, engines, doing their thing. Yes. Let's add some more fancy things. Yay, fancy things. These will help with the aerodynamics a little bit. And let's add some more struts to finish it off, and then we should be good and we can take it for a launch. Yeah, sure, why not? That might actually... I don't actually know if that will add spin or not, but I'm going to fix it, just in case it does. So we need these like here-ish, and then like here-ish. There we go. Okay, and last thing to add, the good old launch clamps, which do not, there we go. They didn't want to attach for a second there. Alright, perfect. So, science. Science. Oh my god. Science probe. Jesus, that was way too difficult. Alright, Sciencey probe is good to go. Make sure all our staging is good, as always. I'm still like, I'm still debating whether I should put a gimbling engine in there or not. I think I'd rather have the one with more power. Yeah. You know what else? I'm actually going to do something here. I'm going to add some RCS down here, just to help a little bit. If I do need to use it, I will, you know, have some more RCS to use. That's probably not balanced, but it'll be good enough. And then, okay, so these guys pop. I want these guys to fire at the same time. Then these guys pop. Then that pops, and that goes. Then, and then that pops, and that goes. All right, let us give this a launch and see. Oh, I forgot something. Dang it! All right, be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Just had to fix the action groups, or rather set up action groups. I just realized this is definitely not centered. Yeah, I just set up action groups for all of these things, you know? So we can study some materials from the launch pad. Sure, I guess. Why not? Might as well. Send it. Do it. Temperature readings, and pressure, and mystery goo, and mystery goo. So yeah, you know what? We have all the things working. I am not super happy with how this looks right now. I feel like it's, I don't know, it doesn't seem, seems a little bit off to me, a little bit wobbly. But it's okay. This dish looks awesome though. Alright, anyways, let's get going. I gotta call the episode, so I want to try to get a launch here and see what happens. Okay, takeoff, looks good. We don't even need the engines, perfect. We have barely any control. Actually, we have no control whatsoever. Well, no, we have a little bit. Thankfully, we do have that one SAS up there that's going to do good stuff for us. And we're basically going into a gravity turn already. That's cool by me. All right, I think things are going to be okay. I want to say. Well, we'll wait for the first couple of stages to run out before we figure out what's going on. I don't know why it's like wobbling like that. And then the engines go to full, perfect. So we're not actually losing any velocity either. That's amazing. Now the problem is these engines need to get us really, really high up there. Okay, we are gravity turning way too early. Yeah, these engines need to get us at least up to 30 kilometers. So I think we'll be okay. It looks like we're picking up a decent amount of speed as well. I'm actually going to cut down on that. I try to keep it around 1 g of acceleration. That's best. And you'll find that it goes up relative to your height. You know, so you're not going over 200 until you go over or into the thicker part, or out of the thicker part of the atmosphere. He says going 200, but that's because I was going less than or more than a g off the ground. But I don't know. I'm not super happy with how this is actually looking right now. I mean, I did start gravity turning way too early, so that certainly was not the greatest of ideas. Alright, let's just speed her on up and just go with it. Alright, let's see what happens. We're basically halfway there. I mean, I do still have this other stage, which should get us into orbit, but I was really hoping to use most of this stage for the interplanetary type stuff. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Most of it's going to get used up trying to get, or not most of it, a good chunk of it is going to get used up trying to get us into orbit. Actually, it looks like I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine, because we can start turning over now and start pointing towards our prograde, start picking up some horizontal velocity. And yeah, we should be fine. So on that note, I'm actually gonna cut the episode here because, like I've already said, I want to keep these a little bit shorter. I believe it's already gone over the limit that I set for myself. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this here, and I'll be right back with you guys in the next episode when we actually make orbit and I don't know, maybe do some science or stuff. I don't know. We'll find out. So yeah, on that note, let me decouple, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.